In this demonstration, we will showcase the integration between Infor CPQ and Infor's Visual ERP. So you can see we start here on a familiar screen, which is the customer order entry screen. I've already selected my customer, the Flying M Ranch, and I have right here a line for the order that they would like to place today, which is a utility vehicle that my company manufactures. So I can select my line, go right up here to this wrench, which is the order configure button. I click on that button, and then it takes me here directly into the configuration screen. So as you can see, there are two main sides to this screen. Over on the left, we have our options to select from, which as we go ahead and click through these, eventually this image populates on the left and updates as we make our selections. So my customer would like the Cruiser Classic package. I go ahead, I make the selections that he prefers, the heavy duty shocks, and then he requests these Max Terrain wheel package along with his order. So when I select that, you can see I have this notification that pops up, and because of the parameters that have been set in place in the rules for this model, it does not let me proceed with the configuration until I reevaluate my selection, go back and select the trail package to get these specific shocks and wheels. So I close the error message, I go back, make my selection for the trail package. Everything else I've selected has been saved thus far, so that saves time. And then I continue with the configuration. We'll choose the upgraded seats, a red hood, and then a heavy duty bumper. And now you can see I have been tabbed over to the accessories page. Now you might have noticed during this process that our total down here has been increasing as I make different selections on options, packages, and so forth. We'll take another look at it here as I go ahead and select some accessories. We'll choose a gun rack. You can see it pop up. You can see my price go up as well. We'll add a windshield and then a crew roof and then a mirror kit as well. And so we've got our price up here now to $15,000. We'll throw a hat on there as well. So now we're at this $15,000 dollar mark. So then over here on the right, you can see I have these additional tabs as well. I have this detail tab, which as you can see shows all of my options that I've selected along with their corresponding price. So you can quickly get a summary of all of our options that cost us something. So we started with our submodel base of $9,000. And then with each package, each option, that total goes up to what we have down here below. We also have the summary tab, which is similar. It provides a complete summary of all of our options that we've selected, but it also provides every option that was possible on this vehicle. So you can see here, for instance, I selected yes on the gun rack, but then you can see on the crew net or the LED roof light, I did not select yes, it's a no. So this is a great way to be able to summarize, go back through, check for any errors that you might have made in the configuration or anything that you want to add last minute as well. One last thing I'd like to showcase, we'll head on back to our main tab for the model selection. And then you can see here we have this little eye up here in the corner. This is called an information link. You can see it here in this tab as well, but when I actually select it, then it tabs me over to this link. Now, an information link is a great way to showcase information for the product that you are attempting to configure or sell. And in this case, it's a PDF that has a model guide for all of the models that my company has to offer. We can scroll through that PDF, or this could actually call out to a website as well that has additional resources. All right, my customer is happy. I will select finish on this configuration. And then we'll go ahead and save our progress. You can see right here, if I right click on this line, I can go to line specifications and get just a really quick summary of what it is I've ordered without having to reopen the configuration panel. And then right under here for job ID, I select this arrow. And this takes me into my manufacturing window where I can view my bill of materials based on all of the selections that I made. Now, if I were to go back in for my customer and change a couple of options, for instance, a different colored hood, then I would be able to make that change, save it, come right back here, and that change would now be reflected dynamically in my bill of materials without any need for manual effort. All right, I hope that's been a helpful demonstration of the Infor CPQ to Visual ERP integration, and thank you for your time.